Hello Dolph, I'm Nick Dissimilin from Empire Magazine, here to interview you today. I'll just crack on with the questions. Could you talk us through your fighting style?
Yeah, I trained in traditional karate, Kai and Koshinkai, but being a big guy, 6'5", I rely a lot on power. So it's not the short kung fu movements, it's the one punch, one kick.
Do you do your own stunts?
I won't do fire gags. I've done some pretty crazy things. I did a motorcycle to truck jump in Red Scorpion. You probably saw that. I did a high fall in Masters of the Universe. It was 3 stories high, and I went out there, and there was no crash mats. Someone had fallen asleep. Oh, the good old 80s.
When were you last in a real fight?
Well, you know, I've only ever knocked out a person once or twice. In a drunken bar fight, people can throw 20 to 30 punches and nobody gets hurt. With people who know what they're doing, it's different. You don't want to get involved, especially if you have a name.
What's your workout routine?
I tend to train early in the morning, like 4 a.m. And I used to do like 1,000 pull-ups a day, 1,000 sit-ups a day, and 1,000 front kicks. But now I don't really max out that much.
What did you do before the movies?
I worked as a doorman. Thinking back, I didn't realise how well trained I was. I could have easily killed someone. I came close once or twice, but the cops were pretty cool. I studied chemical engineering in Sweden and America and Australia. And they had a karate club at Sydney University. And I started doing security for Grace Jones, with whom I had a little affair. And after a few months in New York, I didn't really feel like going back and shaking test tubes.
How did you break into Hollywood?
Well, within 8 months of studying acting, I was in California with Stallone for Rocky IV. It was like, I went from being this kid in Sweden who rode his bike to the gym to like facing 200 journalists being asked about Cold War policy. And then I spent a year in a G-string for He-Man, showing every molecule on my body.
What do you think is your best film?
One, which I think is very underrated, is I Come in Peace, which is about a crazy alien guy who comes down to Earth to steal endorphins from people's brains. Universal Soldier was fun, because it was the big guys. But I don't know what's happening. I mean, I keep working out, and the stars keep getting smaller and smaller. The Rock's a big guy. I guess we're just a dying breed.
Any regrets?
Probably a dozen. I watch a film, I think, oh my god, this is shit! Can I pull a hit on the director? And then I think, no, it was a payday, I learnt a lot. How did I get involved in Fat Slags? Good question. I'd ask that agent of mine, but he's in the Thames River.
What's the best fight or stunt that you've
Rocky
done?
comes to mind. It took us the whole 5 months to prepare, but people agree it's one of the top 10 movie fights ever.
What movies do you enjoy?
A lot of westerns. Man on Fire was great. And I like my 70s flicks, like Point Blank.
What do you think of the other action stars?
You know, I was thinking just today, it would be great to make a movie with all the 80s action rat pack. You know, like Jean-Claude and so on. There may be a problem with schedules and age and things like that, but maybe I'm the one that's going to make it happen. I was actually talking to Chuck Norris's people about doing something with him. Maybe an action comedy.
What do you like to do outside of the movies?
I'm a little bit of a car enthusiast, nothing too serious. I have a great family and I feel very insulated away from all the Hollywood BS.
Is there a Lundgren life philosophy?
We can't really sum it up in one sentence, but I think being fit, And taking care of my body is a big part of it.
What ambitions do you have left?
To live a normal life and to have a career. I love the business, but if you get too close to it, it can mess with your head. I haven't always concentrated 100% on my job. Let's put it that way.
Thank you very much. Yeah, hopefully that'll be printed in a future issue, and yeah, we'll email you a copy of that. Looking forward to the Lundgren and Norris action comedy. That should be a laugh.